Good morning, Dan Hopper with the Remax Alliance, Westminster, Colorado, with the Stop Foreclosure Institute of Westminster, here with my weekly blog. Here on a very cool, rainy Wednesday morning, about 37 degrees, and we've been having such a wonderful weekend. It was in the 80s, but that's springtime in the Rockies. Anyway, we've had a lot of questions come in based on off of our last blogs. One of them in particular asked, why would a lender ever want to do a short sale for somebody who's an investor, maybe a little bit wealthier than the normal person trying to do a short sale on their primary residence? Uh, Lenders will do it. The bottom line is they don't want to own those properties either. A little bit more pressure on an investor because, again, it's not their primary residence. Takes a little bit more perseverance, a little bit more activity. A lot of cases we've seen people get involved using attorneys, and they like to use what is we call forensic auditing. I like to use the Carl Rove artwork school here, and forensic auditing. And basically, what does that really mean? It means that the attorneys are going to get involved more with all the legal documents that were produced, whether it's the promissory notes, mortgages, deed of trust, all those type of things, and discover who has the original. Because if you remember right, banks don't always own the mortgage or the notes when they make them, so they sell them on the second money market, and it goes from this bank to this bank to this bank because a lot of the banks are just servicers. But where's the original? This is what forensic auditing does. They want to find out who's the original so that they can actually put a stop to somebody foreclosing on them. And so they put a lot more pressure on the process, which is great. Uh, Still, it doesn't always necessarily eliminate the debt liability or any other tax liabilities. It's always best to talk to an attorney, talk to your tax accountant to understand all those obligations. The good news is for those who are trying to remove your primary residence in the way of a short sale to avoid a foreclosure is House Bill 3648. And we call that the mortgage debt forgiveness. And let me get Carl Rove's artwork involved again. Again, House Bill 3648, mortgage debt forgiveness. Now, this does end 2012. It was extended. Bush put it in an act a few years ago, and now President Obama has extended that in the last year. The nice thing about this, on your primary residence, it gives us the ability to do a short sale. There's going to be a deficiency, and it allows us to take that deficiency and fill out the proper paperwork that when you file your tax return. So you'll get with your tax accountant, let them know you did a short sale for that tax year, and they'll file the proper documents, and and the tax accountant will help you with the IRS avoid any tax liabilities. Doesn't eliminate the debt, so it's kind of an oxymoron when it says mortgage debt forgiveness. Just understand they're not going to forgive the debt, but a lot of that is done through our negotiations with the lender to get the short sale. Part of getting that short sale approval lender from the lender and the investor, it involves some negotiations, and we've been very successful to basically get them in their letter, short sale approval letter, to state that they will not take recourse on any deficiency on the debt, which is good news. So just wanted to kind of clarify that a little bit. Talk about that, yes, you can sometimes get short sales on investment properties. Little different things are involved. On primary residence, it's the most important. House Bill 3648 helps us in regard to that. It doesn't apply if it's an investment property. Remember, it has to be in your primary residence. Anyway, just wanted to kind of briefly discuss that. If you got any other questions, contact me, and please check out denverstopforeclosureblog.com. Check it out. There's some links to some free information, loan modifications, free consultations with me. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a great Wednesday.